Welcome back. Hello.
Hey guys.
It's
It's always so awkward starting out the
we always
recordings,
debate
but
who's gonna say what when.
we're
Like we're
you
like,
do it
who's doing
today.
the intro?
Who's doing it today?
It's like and we all like,
We're
no
always so
game.
scared to do it. We're also like shy, but then like when we get into it, it's fine.
We're
Yeah.
all just collectively losing our shit right now.
Maggie, match
Megan
your water
definitely
bottle
is.
though.
Megan
I did
definitely
need the
is.
emotional support water
You
bottle.
match. She has a yellow water bottle and
And
her
a yellow
sweatshirt is
sweatshirt.
yellow.
Yeah. No, I
Oh,
took
I
a
thought
final
you-
today. We need the emotional support water
I also
bottle.
took a final today.
Yeah.
I wrote 15
Did
pages.
I took 2 finals today. No,
You did.
Today's been a long day already.
Did you have to like write anything for the second final or what? No.
Yeah, it was communication. So
Scrumptious.
yeah, I know, right?
Scrumdiddly.
So I wrote a lot. My hand was cramping by the end of it. I wrote a
Oh
good
my
amount,
God.
but you know what? It's done. It's over with.
Yeah.
My
Did you hear
professor
that?
laughed at me because I was the last one to finish the midterm.
That's good.
and the
though.
last one to finish the final.
That tells the professor something though.
That's
They'll
I
remember.
Good in
wrote
a
I
way,
wrote 10
you
more
know?
pages. I had 10 like cuz he gives you like the like do you know what blue books are where
Oh,
like
yeah.
you write in
Oh
them?
yes, we used
So,
it today. Yeah.
They use them a lot in this specific class for our exams cuz he doesn't want us using like
Regular
digital.
paper.
I wish we could use digital. I'm a lot faster that way.
Yeah, then Google and shit.
That's true. But he's like, okay, you have blue books. Last time I had 10 extra pages, and this time I had half of a page.
Like left of the whole thing.
Yeah,
So you basically wrote an
Wow.
entire blue book.
I sure did.
Gosh, she's smart.
I took almost the whole 2 hours.
Honestly though, like it's good that you
That's-
took the whole.
I also
time.
write
Perfectly
like a
reasonable.
giant. Like
I
my
write big.
handwriting is huge.
My handwriting is also huge.
Me and Megan were like, we're gonna write really big on this exam. So
Look
that
better.
It looks like it's a lot more written than
Yeah.
actually was written.
Slide that shit in and be like, hello.
Yeah.
Just like little tips and tricks if you want to somehow trick your professor. Not trick the professor, but
Trick
like
yourself.
trick yourself.
make you feel like you're
Gaslight
putting more in
yourself.
there.
Yeah.
But
That's what she
I'm
said.
glad that's done. But today we don't have to talk about finals. That's done.
Almost.
Almost.
Shut up.
I still have two more finals on a project.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and I have 2 papers.
I have 2 papers
Jeez.
and another test, but the test is online.
Online
Aren't
test
you
for
so
me too.
special?
We're in the same online testing thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she gave us a study guide thing, so I just have to.
Oh,
prep for that.
nice.
Yeah, we have yet to look through that.
That's
I
probably
just haven't had the time.
Yeah.
Who does?
No one.
Also, kind of random, but like, what were you saying about the Twitter thingy? Like, we were talking about Twitter before we started
Oh, yeah.
recording because I said I've never used Twitter before.
Oh, I literally only have Twitter to follow specific people because Hayden will take me to PAX because that's like a tradition we've started.
What do you mean PAX?
So
What are
PAX is
packs? Yeah.
PAX is a like video game convention that he's been going to since 2017, and it's one of his favorite things to go to. I have seen the
Aw.
like baby Hayden videos of him going with his dad and his 2 friends on the back seat of the car.
Oh.
It was really cute. And so he like told me about it freshman year. So before we started dating,
A very near and dear
before we
thing to
started dating,
my God.
he got me a pass to go. And so now it's tradition every year I go with him to PAX East because it's East, West, Unplugged, and Australia. So like
Cool.
West is in Seattle, Unplugged is in Philly, and then Australia
I
is
was
in
just gonna
Australia.
ask what
that's
unplugged means.
So Unplugged is like tabletop games. So there's no video games.
Oh.
Yeah, unplugged. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go to
Gotcha.
PAX East with him every year. Only usually the Saturday because I can't go all 4 days. He does because he goes for Cookie Brigade, which is the charity that he works for. But I don't. I get overstimulated too easily because
I
there's
do
so many
too.
people.
Reasonably so.
Yeah. So I go for those days. But we met like the developers of a game called A Corgi's Cozy Hike, I think is what it's called.
Aw.
It's literally the cutest game. I love corgis.
I love corgis.
So, and they're
Me too.
so cute. I love these developers like with my whole heart. They are the reason like I love going back to PAX. Like besides Hayden, obviously. Not to like
Yeah.
diss you. Love you.
Just broke his heart.
Yeah, he gave me a broken heart over here. Don't do that.
He's making the puppy dog face for the corgis.
Yeah, he is.
He's a sucker for corgis.
Yes, he really is.
Aren't we all?
Yeah. So I go back. So I literally got Twitter
Just for that.
just to follow them on Twitter.
I've never had Twitter.
Well, that's pretty much mostly what they're on.
Yeah.
And there's pictures of Hayden and I on this
Oh
this Twitter.
I want to see.
Hold on. It's so funny. Yeah.
I wish people like what we're here in the podcast could like see what we're showing.
I know.
each other.
Like
I
sometimes I
mean-
wish we could do that, where it's like we could film ourselves.
One
Maybe,
day.
Maybe we'll see.
Perhaps someday.
If you guys want us to film, like, let us know on our Instagram, according to her podcast, if you guys want to start seeing
I
videos.
think that could be fun, but I'd have to like not be in my pajamas when we do this.
No, that's just
totally still
that's
do
just
it.
us. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's
We're being
true.
real.
We're being
wanna-
real. Hold
So
on.
we-
Now I genuinely
The only
want
reason I ever had Twitter was because of like, I forget what TV show it was, but it'd be like, you have to like go. It was The Voice. It was The Voice, and you'd have to go. on
I
and
never
be
watched
like,
The Voice.
Oh, it's so good. Sometimes it's fun and entertaining to watch. Oh my god, that's so cute.
That's a cute
They're
picture.
I
seeing
love
the
it.
pictures of
That was during
Hayden and I and the
COVID.
developers. No, this was last year. This was 2023.
Oh my god.
But, like you still have to wear
2022?
masks.
Yeah, because it's a huge
Oh,
convention.
yeah.
So they are still very cautious of like, because
makes
there's so
sense.
many people that run through there.
Yeah.
This was also at the beginning of this year.
Oh well, yeah.
So
I gotcha. Oh, okay.
I
But,
don't know what the
um,
policy is this year, but I might still anyway.
Just bring it with you just in case.
Yeah, if I go into like thick crowded areas, but I might
Yeah.
help Cookie Brigade this year too.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Hayden's been trying to convince me to do it, and mind you, he's over here very happy right now. Yeah.
I wish, do you guys remember in iCarly when they had the segment "What's Gibby thinking about"? I wish we had a segment "What's Hayden thinking about."
That'd be great.
Nothing.
Always nothing.
Just like elevator music, no thoughts.
Yeah.
The Jeopardy music, like do do do
And
do.
me
Just
thinking
white
that like
noise.
Aiden's mad or upset about something, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Are you mad? Are you upset?" And he'll be like, "No, I'm literally thinking of nothing right now.
I
Like
know.
there's nothing in my brain."
That's
I
Hayden
don't-
and
I'm
I.
like, "Oh, okay,
I don't
fine."
understand how that's possible.
I don't know either. I wish I had the skills to do that.
I don't think
I
it's
don't.
a skill. I think it's just something that they don't do. I don't know.
They just
It's a
us.
mindset.
They're like, they're probably so angry. What the
Why
fuck are they
how-
thinking
why
about?
haven't they noticed that I haven't
I
said
know.
a word to them in
Us.
20
Oh
minutes?
my God.
And
Like,
then there's just over here like, I wonder what Pokemon would be the strongest
Yeah,
one
yeah,
if
yeah.
I were gonna fight someone on campus or
I
something.
actually have
I
a
wonder
story
when
about
we can
this.
live on Mars.
No,
Like-
literally. We can possibly. I'm writing a paper about it for physics.
Oh yeah,
That's okay,
it's
that's
10
on my
pages,
project,
love
too.
it.
Yeah. So I actually have a funny story about this. So I was on a little road trip with some friends, and in the car we were carpooling, and I was the only girl in the car, so I
Oh,
got
God.
a direct witness of boy talk and just like
That's
what.
so good.
And it was a 4-hour car ride, so you know, like we saw the ups and downs, everything. And these are like really good guys, so like it was nothing like toxic, nothing like that we would worry about. But it was just like funny, random stuff. Because I would always think like, oh, guys are probably gonna talk about girls, they're probably talk about this, and like I'm sure they do.
That's how
occasionally.
girls do it though.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
this one time I'm in the car, it's just silent, and then all of a sudden someone goes, "What's the ratio of donut from circle to stick?" And I'm like, I'm like, okay. I'm like,
brain is
Yeah.
computing.
So-
don't know.
and then it's silent again. I was like, is this what guys think about? And they're all collectively like, yes. I was like, honestly, I'm all for it. And it was so funny because when you're with girls, it's just so different.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, I had
they'd
never
be like,
thought of
so
that.
does anyone know this person? Oh my god, yes, why? And then
Like,
they're like,
what
oh
do
my
you
God,
have?
what do you know?
Like, what do you know?
Yeah.
And it's like back and
Yeah.
forth.
I
of,
just
like,
think it's so
tea.
funny. But yeah, so I just thought of that now.
That actually reminds me of a TikTok I had seen probably a couple months back, and it was just like the boy and the girl like at the dinner table, like at a restaurant, and the girl's like it shows the girl, and she's just like staring at him. She's like, "Why hasn't he noticed that? It's been 20 minutes and I haven't said a single word to him. Doesn't he tell? Like, can't he tell that I'm mad at him?" And then it shows him thinking, and he's like, "I wonder what kind of bear." And just like something
Yeah,
stupid with
it's
the bear.
something
It's
so
like,
stupid.
it's always so random, and it's so true. Every guy I feel like is like this. Not every guy,
Hayden,
but a
can you
lot of
attest
guys
to
are like
this?
this.
Can you?
Yeah, he's saying yes.
He's vigorously nodding his
So-
head, so I would say yes.
I guess it's
I
a
just think
fact.
it's so funny. Next time we do According to Him, we need to do this for a segment. What do guys think about?
Yes.
What's
Or just-
Joey
yes.
thinking about?
Oh my God, that's a segment just according to Joey. What's
Just
Joey
Joey.
thinking
Just
about?
Joey.
That'd be so
No,
funny.
no, Amanda, Eileen, or
It's just
Megan,
Joey?
We said Joey on the mic
Podcast
for like
alone.
2 hours. and
He'd
just let him
eat
go.
that shit up.
He'd be like,
Like,
He would love that. Oh my god. No, he definitely
I'd
wants to come back.
"Yeah, so he's going to eventually.
He's definitely coming back.
We gotta get our shit together though. For
I know.
realsies.
For realsies. I know.
Plus, Eileen's leaving soon, and I'm sad.
I know.
She's not leaving forever, guys. She's going abroad.
I'm just going abroad. You'll be hearing from me when I'm in Ireland.
We're
Yeah.
gonna have our Eileen minute.
Let's talk about that. How are we going to do that? So
Magic.
Yes.
The wonderful magic of Hayden, the producer.
Yes, we're relying on you, Hayden.
yeah, when we say we,
Please.
it's just
when we
Hayden.
say
Like, we're
we,
all
it's
doing this.
Hayden.
No, we're not.
We just tell Hayden, "Can you please?" and he'll do it for
Yeah.
us, which is nice. But
Perfect.
you gotta add the please though.
Yes. But wait, so like, because we can call you on the phone, or like I can call you on my phone and then tell
Yeah.
you like, hey, we're filming now, and then you can come in, or like if you
It
wanted to,
depends on what time of day it is for her.
because the
too.
time difference. Yeah.
She gets to go to
The time.
Europe.
Tell us what you're gonna do. Why don't you share with the class?
Yeah, what are you
Oh
doing
my
in
gosh.
Europe?
So recently, I just figured out all of my classes.
What are you taking?
I'm
Anything
doing
good?
one social class, one comm class, and then the rest are like my cornerstones. So
Tell
like
me about the social class.
It's sociology of
Meg's
love
out
and its
here
dark
with
side. And
What
it's
is it called?
Sociology of love and its dark side.
You're
and
kidding.
I'm so excited. Even like
Can I have the syllabus? I want to read
Sure.
it.
Even the
Meg
lady
goes.
that was like
Meg's going abroad just for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
but like even when I was talking to the lady that was like helping me write the courses down, she's like, "Oh, that's a good course," and I'm like, "Really? You think so? Okay, great." Like I was excited, but
I
anyway,
would be
so
too.
So what is it? Just like love and its dark side, like
I don't
like
know.
bad relationships and like toxic relationships, because then you could just listen to the podcast for homework.
Like what? Like
We've done that.
That is so true.
listen to the Tinder episode and you'll
Oh,
get right on it. You'll get an A.
That's just your homework.
100%, literally.
You tell your professor, you're like,
But,
actually, I have a podcast all the way
oh my
over when I'm
God.
back home in the United States.
That's the ultimate
In the
Uno reverse card you
States.
could pull.
They call it the States. It's so cool. I love it.
That is really cool.
So yeah, when I'm there, I plan on going with my boyfriend too, which is really great to have him with me. And I know a couple of other Sorry. Oh my God, I'm allowed to say.
Yeah, you're allowed
Stonehill,
to.
right? Okay. There's a couple of other
We've said stuff.
Stonehill girls that are going to be going too, who maybe listen to this podcast. I have no idea if they
Hi,
listen to this, but if you
friends.
are,
Hi,
friends.
and
You're
so
gonna
I'm
make
looking-
them listen to it.
Yeah, at this point, I mean,
Yeah.
I've already kind of shouted them out, so hopefully they're listening and they appreciate this. But I can't wait to hopefully hang out with them too, because they're going to be living in a dorm
Cute.
nearby from me and Aiden. And, we just plan on, traveling a lot. We're going to see Aiden's
Cute.
gran, which is awesome because she lives, actually, I'm not going to disclose that. I'm going to
She lives in Europe.
She lives in Europe. That's the point. So, we're going to be hopefully traveling to places like Portugal, Italy, Spain.
sick.
I'm so
really,
jealous.
You should get the
Switzerland. Yeah.
app, the like Duolingo app.
I think
for
I will. I think I'm going to
languages.
have to.
Then you can learn those.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I was supposed to go to Spain in high school, and I literally was supposed to go
My school was gonna do
February
that.
break,
Wow.
and in 2020 I was supposed to go February,
Yep.
and they shut the borders.
Yep.
Like it would have been they
That's
shut the
so
borders 2 days
devastating.
into my trip, which meant I would have been stranded in Spain for months if I had actually
Holy
gone through
shit,
with
that
it
would've
and
been
left.
Terrifying.
Because I wouldn't have gone home for
Terrifying.
months. Like no access to family, no access to
Ugh.
anything. Like
That would
you
That
freak
can
me
sounds
out.
like the
call
biggest
them.
nightmare.
No, it's like
And in
I'm
a country
so
the language you don't speak fluently.
I know, and like if I needed medical care, if I got COVID then too, like
Oh
what
my
would have happened?
Ooh.
Because I don't know their medical systems. Like
Right.
That's so
I'm
true.
aware
I guess
of
you'd
this
have to
one.
just like do your research.
Die.
while you're there. Well, I guess I'll just die.
I guess I'll just die.
But like the people you were
I was
with,
like,
I'm
we
sure
thought about
that you guys could probably
finals.
like figure it out together. But no one wants to be in that
One of
situation
our-
anyways.
The lead teacher has been to Spain like several times. He studied, I think he did studied abroad there too. So
Oh, wow.
I
I
think if you're a
think
language major, I think you have to study abroad or
here
something.
you do, yeah.
Here,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
A minor, it's
Wow.
suggested but not required,
Right.
and then
Oh,
So you have
otherwise,
some
and
kinda
then
rule with
some
that.
yep, and then otherwise you could just do it for funsies. But I
Yeah.
don't have time in my schedule to.
I can't.
I also am
especially as
scared to go
RA.
abroad.
Trust me, I'm scared too.
But just like
I just don't.
You
never
have your
regret it.
boyfriend though.
I was just
That's
gonna
true.
say, I think it's like better that you're traveling with a family member, honestly, because then you're like
a
already
family member.
He's
at this
family.
point,
Close
like,
enough.
yeah,
He's
you're
family.
visiting family with him. It's like you're
That's
basically
true.
going
That's
with
true.
family. Like,
You're gonna get married anyway. It's okay.
it's fine.
Exactly.
but like, if I was just going like just me and like some classmates I didn't know that well,
Hell no.
I would be freaking out.
Hell no.
I don't know how people do it.
Yeah, that
And
would be
like,
terrifying.
you know, and
No.
it's like you can't really like just go home, and like I would freak out, but also just like just me personally with like, you know, it started out when I was a freshman, like I was thinking like with COVID going on, I was like, oh, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna study abroad. But now that obviously it's like deemed safe, otherwise they wouldn't let us
Right.
go.
Exactly.
It's just like everything else going on, I'm just like,
I'm good.
I'm okay. Like, and also I have the mindset like
Mhm.
I would rather travel with like family and friends on my own time
I would
after I
too.
graduate.
Yep.
I don't want to like do classes and have the workload.
Yeah, that's because
Because
then
I'd
you don't
rather
have to
just-
worry.
Yeah, and like I know it's like there. It's like I think it's what I've heard. It's less of a workload than it is here.
That's true.
So
yeah, that is.
That's
It's
very
not.
nice.
It's not hard.
yeah, so I would just rather like, and also I don't know if I could do a whole semester because I feel like I
I'd get.
get homesick so easily, and I'm like,
I do
okay, I'm
too.
done. Like I'll see what I want to see,
Yeah.
and then I'm like, okay, we're done. Like I
Yep.
think 2 weeks tops is what I could do.
I don't like, and I'm also one of those people that's more of a homebody too.
I
so
never
it's
travel much.
like no.
I
So
went to Maui, and like everything else is like New Hampshire, Cape Cod, like family places.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
I love New
Yeah.
Hampshire.
For the rest stop is the
MH.
vacation. That's the best part.
I like Hayden and I will go up to like the lakes area
Yeah.
for fun, but like
Mhm.
I already live in New Hampshire, so I'm used to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like Mass,
the fireworks.
all I want is fireworks. Okay, listen, I didn't care about turning 21 for booze. I wanted to turn 21 so I
For
could
the
buy fireworks
fireworks.
legally. There's a firework because in New
Wow.
Hampshire fireworks are legal.
How much are they?
It depends on what you're buying.
Okay.
It depends.
I'm
on the
curious.
My
I wanna
family
buy
will
fireworks.
my
That's sick.
family will spend a pretty penny on some fireworks.
wow.
We save up for it all year for
My
4th
dad-
of July.
My dad is a sucker
Oh.
for fireworks.
Tell your dad he can
Huh.
come to our fireworks this summer for 4th of
Perfect.
July. We got a pool. We got a so come on over.
Should we actually?
You can.
Oh
Wait,
hell
oh my
yeah!
God.
You're so welcome
Oh
to.
my god, perfect. My dad's gonna bring fireworks for sure. At the rest stop, he'll buy.
He can
fireworks.
homie can buy like legit ones that you launch up into the air.
Oh, he does
15
that.
minutes from my house.
He does
Can
that.
I come?
Yeah. Of course you can
So
come.
we have a house in New Hampshire,
Yeah.
that we share with our family. So
Yeah.
sometimes it depends on when we're there.
Right.
Because my
Oh,
mom has
yeah.
7 siblings, so we literally will make a Google document and be like,
That's so
I want
funny.
this week, I
yeah.
want this week.
You're like, this is mine.
Because that is the only way to do it. But
Yeah.
like some of them don't even go anymore. But when I was younger, sometimes my dad would buy fireworks because he's like, we're in New Hampshire, let's do it.
Hell
And,
yeah.
you know, we'd be in the backyard and he would just be shooting off fireworks. But like, I don't think we've ever done it on the actual 4th of July. If anything, I think it was like July 2nd. Because
That's
I think we
okay.
were leaving.
Yeah, we usually launch them like with because the fireworks. There's like several of this specific fireworks where like it's a New Hampshire chain,
Right.
but because so they have them up in like northern New Hampshire, Lakes region,
Mm-hmm.
western, and my area, and so they'll have like so we go there for the most part, stock up because they run deals through like Memorial Day, so end of like May,
Yeah.
and we stock up throughout May and June when they're running sales.
Oh my god.
Because July they're full price.
Yeah.
And I ain't
That makes
spending full
sense.
price, but we'll buy the ones that last like quite a while. They'll have like
That makes sense.
50, 60, 72 shots in them. Like
Wow.
we
That's insane.
like I love fireworks.
I do too, but
I
also
like
they
setting
s-
shit on fire.
They also kind of scare me.
Awesome.
Like,
That's what my dad is the one that manages it, so we wet the whole grass first before.
Oh, we don't do that.
Well, we do now because we have a lot of
we had
our
an
grass.
incident.
Yeah, the box tipped one year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
We almost had a car one year.
Oh my god.
It was my mom driving, so it was
Nice.
fine. My dad had like a glass milk jar and he had like this stick and he was holding it.
Oh, nice.
So it would go up, but then he's like walking and he's like holding it, but he like already lit it. We're like, Dad, it's like about to go off.
Oh,
And it goes off.
No, it was like close to the car. I have it on video. It is so funny.
That's so
we
funny.
were just like in the street. There was no one around.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
My dad
Yeah.
has a ton of firecrackers too. We get
The little
pop it.
sparklers.
Yep. We have a lot. We like fireworks at our house, so we will launch them. Like we'll go swimming in the day,
Oh, that's
have a
fun.
barbecue, and then like it's usually just small too. Like my like
Yeah.
my whoa, like English is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do like just like my immediate family. Hayden
Yeah.
comes
That's
Mhm.
nice.
because
good.
he likes to watch some fireworks. He likes to watch the Kaplois.
Mm-hmm.
Although I will say you're very close to them. My backyard is not large enough to do this.
Oh God.
And like, because we'll put like a whole like wooden board down to make sure like nothing catches on fire.
That's always good.
And also it's stable because that backyard, because we several years ago did like a lot of pits and not a lot of pits. We did a lot of tree removal, so there's pits in the ground.
Right.
So we like to make the boxes stable, but you'll get hit with like firework debris.
That's fine.
It's fun.
Perfect.
That's happened to me before.
We have like a little thing that you can hide under too, but
oh, like a porch cover thingy.
yeah, like we have like a
Oh.
canopy.
Oh, cool.
Canopy, is
What?
it B or P?
I don't know what that is.
Canopy?
Yeah, I think it's a canopy.
Wait, what does that
Okay.
look like? Let's
So
look it up.
hold on. So like
I want to search it.
you can go for
I've
it. Look
never
up like what a
typed on this
pergola is. I kind of have that.
Pergola.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Oh,
Stand by.
better word, gazebo.
Gazebo. I know what that is.
Oh, am I doing it wrong?
There you go.
I don't like. Hang on. Yeah. Look
Look,
at
like I have a gazebo.
Gazebo?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Okay, I'll
love
search it up.
gazebos. Like I see them in towns and they're so cute.
Oh,
Yep.
I love those.
It's a mini
So
gazebo, so I have like that. I have like the
it's like
covering over
one.
part of my deck.
Oh,
No,
that's cool.
like the one next to it.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh. Oh, I love those.
it's just not on like a concrete pad. It's like on like we
Yeah.
built out a piece of my deck to add on to it
So
for that.
we have something kind of similar. Obviously, it's not like that, but the way
Yeah.
that so because I live in a split, it's like
Yeah.
we can go into the house downstairs and there's the patio, and then
Yeah.
upstairs is the porch. So the porch
Yeah.
is directly above the patio downstairs.
Okay.
And my dad really wanted to have a hot tub. But my dad and I both have severe eczema, so neither
Yeah.
of us can use it. So it's really
Right.
like my mom and my brother use it.
Mm.
And my sister, she
don't
doesn't
like
have
it.
eczema as bad, but she just gets like chemical reactions from stuff. So it's really
Yep.
just my mom and my brother who use it,
Yeah.
which is rare because like we're all so busy.
Nice.
So what my dad did was when he built the porch,
Yeah.
instead of having like the little cracks between the wood, underneath there's just like a plastic wrapping around it, and it connects to the rain gutter so that when it rains and it goes through the cracks, it pulls up and it goes into the gutters around the house. So we can use the hot tub in the rain, in the snow, and we
wow.
don't get wet.
That's really
That's awesome.
smart.
So there's sometimes when it's snowing, my siblings and I, when we were younger, we would do is like we would jump in the snow in a bathing suit and then run into the hot tub.
Oh,
And
yes.
our body
That's
would
cute.
feel like
That's
pins
so
and needles,
fun.
but like on fire.
That's fun.
Or like sometimes if it's raining, but I still want to go in, like I just like lean my head back, close my eyes, and I just listen to the rain.
That's really cute.
It's nice,
That's
but
so soothing.
I just wish I could use it more.
Yeah.
And
Me too.
I love it, but like
Elaine's like, let me at him.
It's just not worth the reaction I
Yeah,
get
I
for
know.
I get that.
a week straight after for like 10 minutes
Weeks
of
straight.
at least.
You poor baby.
It's fine. It's all right. It's just I always have had sensitive skin. Like I can't really use
Yeah.
certain face washes and stuff. Like Eileen and I, for context, were roommates, and like she has like
And
a
they
whole
were
skincare
roommates.
routine, and I just do like
I
toner
know.
and a cotton ball because I
Yeah.
literally I can't do
Yeah.
it. I can't do more unless I get a reaction.
My face is very sensitive like
Me
that.
too. Yeah.
Speaking of like skin, this is kind of segueing, I feel like, a little bit into today's topic that we wanted to talk about. with
Initially.
everyone. Initially. We forgot to address it at the beginning, which is totally fine. But we did kind of want to talk about social media, body image, kind of like what you see is not exactly what's real, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Like, what are your thoughts about that? Because there's so many layers to this kind of conversation.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think?
I'm trying to process.
Take
I
your
think it
time, take your
depends.
time.
Well, like, yeah. Well, 'cause like I just dislike social media. So like I just vibe.
Yeah.
I don't.
What is that? I'm so
We're getting looked.
I think we are all just collectively
Hayden-
exhausted.
Hayden looks a
Yeah.
little eepy.
Yeah, for sure.
Eepy means sleepy, by the way. Because have you got? Because like the TikTok of like, oh my god, the missile is Eepy. He has had a
Yeah.
long day splashing bandits.
Yeah, for sure.
Megan's taking a picture of it.
Yeah.
No, don't
everyone's
announce
doing
it. I want.
Wait, Hayden, do that again.
Can you? Thanks. Yeah.
That's going on the according to her podcast page.
Oh, for
anybody
sure.
interested.
So follow us
Then
if you want to
Hayden
see what we
can-
just took a video of.
You'll
But,
get to see. You'll get to see our lovely producer behind the mask
Behind the
of his
sweatshirt.
Behind the
sweatshirt.
sweatshirt.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Oh,
I mean, kind of like going off of like initially one thing I was thinking about earlier when we were talking about like Twitter and like, you know, whatever, like I just don't really use social media that much. I kind of talked about it like before, how when I didn't even get a phone till I was in high school. And so when I did get it, I had like an iPod Touch and we shared a phone, me and my siblings.
Wow, okay.
So like if I was having a sleepover at Meg G's house, I would take the phone, and my parents were like, okay, here, take the phone, call us, whatever. So technically I had a phone, but it didn't have any apps for social media because my parents
didn't own it.
My parents also had an app where they can block social media, so I couldn't even download it.
That's smart.
Yeah, because they knew it affected mental health and, you know, all these things, which it did, because my mom had a big talk with me when I was younger, literally just about body image and how social media can lead you to like comparing yourself and all this kind of thing. And she's like, I don't want you to have that outlet at such a young age.
It's so real.
So she's like, so if you want a phone, you can have it, but you're not going to have this. So do you still want the phone? And I was like,
at least she was honest with you, like upfront about it, and like didn't tell you after you got it.
Yeah, she's like, if you want a phone, you'll get a phone to share, but it's not going to have Instagram. It will not have Snapchat. It will have YouTube. It will have Spotify. It'll have games, you know, whatever.
That's cute.
It'll have Netflix.
She's like, we're giving you some stuff, but we're
yeah,
not
and we
give you
shared
everything.
a tablet. We had like an iPod Touch. So like we had everything like we needed that we wanted out of it, and so that's why I just naturally don't really use social media much. And if I do, like, I just watch it for funny videos. Like, I don't look at my homepage at all.
I don't like social media.
I don't either. I think it's so fucking stupid. Like, the only thing I use it for is like crochet videos.
Literally,
like,
I send them to you back and forth all the
yup.
time.
And then like baking stuff or like cleaning videos, like, you know, like things you see on Facebook, like, you know.
So you're a mom is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
She says she's a mom every day. This is like
I
her
call
journey.
myself mommy. Yesterday we were sitting with Jake and I was like, all right, mommy's gonna go get a snack. I was like,
Mommy's gonna go get a snack.
Yeah.
She's like, I feel so mommy today.
I do feel so mommy.
I hear her on a daily.
I do. It's funny, but yeah, so like we just kind of never really had that whole thing about it, but it was always something we talked about. And so I also like I really truly think that it's an important conversation, and my mom, love her so much. She was so amazing with like talking and normalizing the conversation about body image, not just for me and my sister, but for my brother also.
That's really
because
nice.
like guys, I feel like kind of just tend to fall to toxic masculinity. Like you have to be tough, you got to do this, you got to do that, and like, you know, girls are always comparing themselves, and it's just kind of like healthy to talk about it and not just like ignore it and let it continue. So I mean,
I would say it's funny because like me and Megan's hometowns are near each other, and I feel like we've both have grown up in like different types of cultures in a way, like social cultures, because I know that being from the town that I'm from, social media was a very big deal, and my parents were not so knowledgeable about it, so they couldn't teach me about it. And my sister was actually pretty good about it. She'd be like, okay, like, you have Snapchat, but I'm not going to let you get Instagram until like August 31st. So like of this going into this school year. I think it was like going into 6th grade or 7th grade.
Yeah.
And I never understood why up until now, because it's like no young kid should be on social media at such an early age. It is so hard on your mental health. And I cannot emphasize that enough. Like, I have little cousins that are on social media, and I worry about them.
Awful.
It's like some people can handle it really well, but some people can't. So it's like
it's just poisonous.
It is, and I understand.
There's a balance.
I understand the issues that come from it, of like why kids fight back, of why they want it so bad, where it's like, because some parents like aren't maybe as knowledgeable, but they're like, but all my friends have it, and all kids want to do is fit in and feel like they fit.
I was that one kid that had a BlackBerry in 6th grade.
No way.
Yeah, so
I had a flip phone.
We did too. My parents,
Like,
when they would get a new phone, they'd give us the old one.
Well, I got my first phone when I was kind of young, just because I wanted to like. I just really wanted a phone because like my sister's almost 6 years older than me.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we have such an age gap that like, well, she was getting a phone, like new phones, like she wanted a new one, like, because she was like, I was in 3rd grade, she's in 9th, because so we were exactly 6 academic years apart.
Yeah.
So it's hard to try to balance when you've got 2 kids at such an age gap, and rather than just saying, well, your sister's older than you, like my parents wanted to make me feel like I was listened to and that my wants were heard, but also not putting me in jeopardy. So like they gave me like one of their really old flip phones, and they put like a gigabyte of data on it so that I could text my parents from across the room,
Yep.
and that was it.
It would just be like, what's for dinner?
Yeah.
Like,
Because it was
No,
cool.
like that
it made you feel cool.
Well, yeah, and
you
it's like I
know?
couldn't bring it to school because I was in
Yeah.
elementary school. Like they'll
Yeah.
yell at you if you have a phone.
my teachers in elementary school for students who did have a phone would have to put it in phone jail in like a little
Yeah. No
plastic
way.
box.
The
Yep.
little
That's
pockets.
cute.
Yep.
Yeah, but
Ours would get confiscated and sent to the office, and
Yeah.
then the parents for elementary school. Like, and I was one of the only kids with a phone at the time. Like now, kids in elementary school have them all the time.
yeah.
It's
But
so
like I
bad.
got my first iPhone when I was in middle school because my middle school was in a different town.
Oh, that makes sense.
So my mom was like, "You can have a new phone. Like you need one anyway, just because you're not in like your hometown anymore.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Right.
because of the co-op." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine. Like that makes sense." But like I
Right.
didn't really get a brand new like iPhone
Yeah.
until I was like
Yeah.
7th grade.
I
So
think
that's
that
when
was
middle school
pretty
started.
normal where I was. A lot of students were getting it like 7th grade. And
Yeah. me
because
neither.
my siblings and I are like basically triplets, when my sister
That's
was
cute.
in 9th grade, Brian and I were in 8th grade. So when my
Right.
parents set the rule, when you're in high school, you get your own phone, because
Yeah.
from middle school to the beginning of high school, we shared it. So Claire was like, okay, do I get my own phone? And they're like, okay, the phone that we shared
Yeah.
became Claire's phone.
Okay.
And my mom had I think she got an upgrade and got a new phone, and then Brian and I shared the other, but really we didn't use it unless one of us went out. So for the most part, it stayed in the kitchen junk drawer.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so
Gotcha,
we never
gotcha.
used it unless it was like, oh, I'm gonna go sleep over Meg G's. She'd be like, okay, go take the phone. I'd reach in the drawer and grab it. Like it was
Right.
that kind of dynamic.
That's kind of
Yeah.
easy though too. Like
It was
then you
super
know
easy.
there's a way to contact kids.
Hayden.
Hey, Dad.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
It's the moment he knew. He fucked up.
Anywho,
Anyways.
The look on his face is
But-
priceless.
It's like, I'm just going to
yeah.
disappear
I'm
now.
gonna just go hide in a hole now.
Put
No,
the
we-
sweatshirt back on.
we used to get the, yeah.
He's blushing almost as hard as when I said I was gonna work for Cookie Brigade this year.
Oh my god.
Ah, that was funny. See, it's moments like this where we need the camera to just be videotaping everything.
Maybe we will next time.
Next semester, we need to actually do that. There's so many ideas we have that we haven't done. Like,
Well, if y'all want the videos, let us know.
let us
Yeah.
know. I want the videos.
I low key want the videos too.
I also
Yeah.
love this podcast
Then
because
I
this is
actually
kind of
have
like a
to
time
post it.
capsule for ourselves.
That's true.
know.
But I actually have to make myself like look semi decent.
No,
that's
I can't
true.
come here in my pajamas.
no,
like, I
I'm
can't.
literally in what I just. I'm like.
no.
I mean, I can't. I will.
I could. I'm just gonna choose not to.
I mean, I will.
Well, unless we do like a designated pajama day, I
I
will.
keep rubbing Aquaphor on the microphone. and I keep taking it off. It's pissing me off.
Eileen has a love-hate relationship with Aquaphor.
Why is
It's
it
a
so love-hate? What do you mean?
relationship.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Well, I actually have beef with myself because I accidentally lost another tube of Aquaphor. That
How'd you lose it?
I don't know. Well, no,
she brings
actually,
it
I do know.
everywhere she goes.
So I had a little tube of Aquaphor that I would have. in
Emotional
one of my-
support?
It
Yes.
literally was my emotional support Aquaphor, and I had an old coat and it was
Yeah.
ripped. So
Oh,
I
and
was
it
like,
fell.
oh, what if it someday falls out? I'm like, nah,
And
no.
it sure
in the
did.
Polar
And it literally
Express.
did. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
That's
She
so
is the
funny.
real life
Upsetting, and I
incarnation
miss
of the
it.
Polar Express.
I'm gonna get a new one someday.
Does that kid even have a name in the Polar Express?
I don't know. Hold on.
Are we googling it? I
Yeah.
don't think he
Yeah,
has
we're
a name.
Googling.
Googling.
Isn't it just like it's just Billy or something like
It's
something?
just Billy.
I think it's just Billy, but they don't address
My
him.
mouse upside down. No.
Polar Express. I don't even know the name of the conductor. I know it's all Tom Hanks, but
I love
obviously-
Tom Hanks. I'm sorry.
I think
love
it's
that
awesome that it's literally like everything.
Man.
in-
Josh
my
Hutcherson is
childhood.
Hero Boy.
Who's
Oh my
Hero Boy? Know it all. The bitch that is in the yellow T-shirt. That's like
Oh, I'm sure it is. Cause
We're
look at
going
him.
to North
Look at
Pole.
him. The
Like-
glasses fit.
like what? Hero girl.
No
she doesn't
way
even
you
have a
say
name.
that.
Hero boy. Daryl Sabara is in the Polar Express.
You're kidding.
You're
King.
fucking kidding. Wait a second.
Absolute king.
Wait, what character is he?
Wait,
Hero.
hold on.
Who is Hero boy?
What?
No.
What?
So that's probably the first guy. But
Hero Boy's probably the protagonist, like the main kid that comes out of like.
but why
the
does it say
house.
Hero boy twice? There's Josh Hutcherson and Daryl Sabara.
Hero? And then there's
Hero
Hero
girl.
Girl. So she's the girl with like the pigtails.
Oh no! At the end, Billy is lonely boy.
Scolari?
So Billy Peter
Oh, no,
Scolari is
yeah.
the little boy in the bathrobe with the hole in it.
Yeah.
But Daryl Sabara, who does he play?
What
And
the hell does he play?
I still think it's so funny that he and Meghan Trainor are married.
I love every.
know.
Yeah, it is.
They have
No,
two
what?
boys now?
Wait,
Do they have two boys? I think they do.
they do. Their names are Barry
Barry and
So Josh
Riley.
it's Josh
Yes.
Hutcherson that plays Hero Boy.
Is he in the Hunger Games?
Yeah,
He's
is.
PETA?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Peter Malak.
Wait, you didn't know he was in the Hunger Games?
Well, I didn't know his
What?
name, but I knew his
I've never
picture.
even seen the Hunger Games, but I know this.
You're not
What?
missing much, in my opinion.
Shut up. I love it.
I
I'm
haven't
sorry.
seen
Shut
any
up.
of them.
Divergent's better though.
I actually did not really watch Divergent.
It's better.
I saw it with my sister once, and I just didn't pay attention.
The first Divergent is wicked good.
Mm.
The second Divergent, and I think there's a third too. Which I
Yeah.
don't like those ones.
Oh, okay. Sorry to cut you up, but I'm looking where it says Billy, lonely boy. That's the boy who comes from like the broken home who really wants to take his present with him. So where it says hero boy, that's the one with the bathrobe with the hole in it.
Yeah.
So
oh my
Daryl-
God, I did
so-
it again.
So
Sorry.
Daryl
Hayden
Sabara is someone else. But what? Who is? I don't know.
Jimmy. Oh, I thought
Give
it said
them
Jim.
names. Give your characters names. Like, you know.
Maybe they were nameless on purpose.
Maybe to like leave it up to your own interpretation.
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess.
That's really deep, actually.
Yeah, but I saw this video that Tom Hanks is
Toothless
the little boy.
Oh.
Oh, I did see that too, actually.
So they like when they film animated movies, Tom Hanks is like wearing like a almost like what looks like what you wear when you go like scuba diving or something, like a whole like
yeah, because
suit
then they filmed this live
with like little things on your outfit to track your movement.
Yep.
He did the little boy.
Oh my God.
So the
that is
animated boy
cool.
is really just from Tom Hanks' body, and honestly, in the facial features, I can totally see it. And then like the other guy who's like on the roof, the homeless man, Santa, and he's also the voice of those guys. So like I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think it's so funny. What are we looking?
Oh, they're
at?
called mocap suits.
Oh, those are so cool.
Imagine
So-
we
I
just
wish
get
I
one
could
for
see-
ourselves.
Can we?
How much is it?
Probably
How
a
much
lot
are
of money.
mocap suits, Hayden?
Oh wait, it says it right there. People also ask on Google.
$3,000. It's $2,500.
Wait, go to the little
Oof.
tab there. One.
Well, that's it. But if you look up here, like the real, like this is
That's
one of the main
crazy.
studios.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I think that's
You
just
can
kind of
sing?
weird. Yeah.
She's like, no, what?
I used to.
Really?
Yeah, I've done. I did. I'm trained in opera singing.
That's
That's not a
Really?
joke.
Oh my
you
God.
are?
Yeah,
That is. Are you
that's dead
serious?
ass.
Did you do like chorus?
Do you wanna
and stuff in high
sing
school?
for
No, I
us?
legit paid for singing lessons as a child.
Oh my god, we should hear you sing.
Yeah, I would love to hear
That's
you
a
sing.
no from me, dog.
Oh my god, I didn't know
Can we
that.
sing a duet together someday?
Yes, I'll
Okay,
do that.
cool. Okay, perfect.
Oh my God.
I'll go there. Yeah,
You
you.
don't have to sing
I
along.
have videos of me singing somewhere on this internet.
On
This
the
crazy
internet?
thing. Yeah, my parents have it on their Facebook.
Oh, I thought you meant it was just like published online. I was like,
Fuck
whoa.
no. I love it. I love like it was really fun, but like it was a lot of pressure, especially with opera. I don't like it
Yeah.
as much anymore. Sorry if my vocal coach ever hears this. I'm so sorry. She was really good though.
Yeah.
She actually like performed in opera. Like she used to be a professional opera singer,
Damn.
and
So you got like a real
I can
experience with it.
well, I mean, I never made it to like the different languages. I only made it to like Broadway because I like the Broadway music
shit.
stuff because I did not,
Wow.
I never made it far enough to go. I just didn't practice enough really, but like,
Oh.
because you had to get like into a pretty high skill set to go into like
makes
Italian and
I
Mm.
never thought of that about how you do it in so many
That
different
makes
languages.
sense.
there's a lot of different languages and I didn't also have the drive to want to get there. I was doing it for fun where a lot of the
Yeah.
people there
We're
were
like
doing it
serious.
because like serious, like one of the girls is like at Frost Music School at U Miami.
Yeah.
Like
I know
studying
what you
opera.
mean. Yeah.
And
That's
she's
sick.
she's great. I went to high school with her. Like she is fantastic and she's gonna
Wow.
do great wherever she goes.
Yeah.
But that just
wasn't the
wasn't my
case.
thing.
I have a funny memory actually. Because I obviously Megan knows I love to sing, and I think you knew that too. But
I do.
Yeah, we went
Which
to
I
the
do.
White Lies party where you write a lie on your shirt and her
Yeah,
says,
I
I don't like
sorry, I don't know
singing.
what
I
the
don't
laugh
like
was.
singing.
No, I was
It's
like,
okay.
I
I've been
hate singing.
coughing.
But
We're slowly
I-
losing our marbles.
when I
together.
was at
What
church
marbles?
years
They're gone. They're gone. Continue.
Sorry.
Sorry. When I was at church years ago, there was a cantorer that would sing at the masses, and I thought he was amazing. And so I was like, Mom, I really want to take singing lessons. And so I did. And
That's
this guy was
cute.
my singing teacher.
oh.
And I remember like low-key hating it. Like, it was not what I thought it was gonna be, I guess.
I low-key
Yeah.
hated the practices
Yes, it was
so much.
awkward
It's so
sometimes.
awkward,
Yes.
and then they're making you do warm-ups for literal
Yes.
30
Oh
minutes,
my
and then you
God.
don't do like the part that's actually fun.
Yeah.
But the warm-ups are what
exactly.
gets you better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But
that
it's
makes
like if
sense.
you spend
So-
all your time warming up, how are you gonna get better when all
Well,
you guys warm up?
it's
for
like
anything?
she'd warm you. I would warm up for like 5 minutes, and then she would keep having me do vocal exercises for like 25, 30
Yeah,
minutes of
it's
just
exhausting.
go.
Yeah.
So you had to do like we practice like different vowel sounds to make
Mhm.
sure that like
Yeah.
because you
Yeah.
have to, especially depending on where you're going. If you're going up high into your range, you have to shape your mouth differently
Mhm.
Yeah.
because otherwise the
teach that too,
sound
actually?
won't register.
It's very
It makes
like,
sense.
Yeah,
It's like
and
that,
like
O, I, O, ooh, like those things.
Mhm.
Oh. But
E's are always easy for me because
yeah.
Get it?
I-
Easy.
I'm a soprano, so the register up. Yeah, Eileen and I both being soprano. It's easy though because E's
I'm just
register.
chilling.
E's register very easy when you have to do singing, when you have to sing high anyway, because that's the way your mouth is already naturally shaped. You just move your tongue.
Yeah.
Where, like,
exactly.
the
You move
ah.
your tongue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You like have to lower your larynx down. And you
Mhm.
have to like properly situate your diaphragm. Like
So
it takes like your whole like
A lot
torso
of
up.
training.
Damn, I never thought
Yeah.
of that.
No, it's a pain in the ass, low key.
Dude, I remember like when we would meet for these singing lessons, he would. So I at the time, I think I was in 8th grade when this happened because I have a core memory of when
I was also in 8th
Oh my
grade.
God, that's crazy. And like the reason I remember this is because in 8th grade I
can't
was
wait.
in.
I'm just holding hands.
Listen, it's okay.
When I was trying out for my school's musical of Annie, I told him that because I wanted to try out for Annie at the time.
Yeah.
I was pretty confident in myself when I really.
As you
My
should.
competition was so much better than me. I don't know what I was thinking.
but
No,
it's good to have
true.
confidence in yourself too.
That's true. That's true. And I remember he was making me shout the lyrics, and it was really,
What?
really awkward.
It's
yeah.
like an exercise.
Like I couldn't just be like the sun will come out tomorrow, like that. Like he wouldn't
Oh,
let me
yeah.
do that. He was like, tomorrow.
What the
I'll
hell?
see you. Whatever the lyric was in the song, he's like, you have to shout it. He's like, I'm gonna go way back here, and you have to shout it to me. And it was like the most awkward thing, and I hated it. And I was like, I don't think I'm gonna keep doing this
No,
he would
that's
like
fair.
give me singing techniques.
Yep.
And
But it gave you social anxiety.
I wouldn't even like finish them, or I wouldn't even do them at all. And my mom would be like, okay,
yeah,
maybe we
I
should
can
like
see why that
call
takes
it
the
quits.
fun out of it.
I was like, yeah, you're right.
I mean, I get like how that would take the fun out of it because I just like to prefer like I obviously don't sing at all, but like
Well, I find
it's
it's
fun
a
to
fun
just sit
fun
and sing
fact.
in the car.
True.
Yeah, I like having the fun fact of like I did singing lessons, or like because people are so taken aback when I'm like I'm trained in opera, because
Yeah.
it's
That
not
is
normal.
I just don't expect
unique to
it.
hear. Like I just
Yeah.
don't hear that every day.
I mean, I'm out of training now, but like I used to sing like most of the Broadway stuff, like the
Right.
like favorite things. I can sing that one.
Oh
Beauty
my
and the Beast is my
gosh.
favorite to sing.
Oh my gosh, I love those
Anything Beauty and the
classics.
Beast, I will eat that shit up.
As you should. I want to hear you singing.
One day, I have a video somewhere of me singing the
Oh,
national
yeah.
anthem from high school.
Oh,
I
I did
didn't-
that too.
So I didn't know this, but apparently at orientation when there was like the it was like they picked people to sing. Eileen went up and sang national
Oh my
anthem.
God.
I did
That's
not-
hard too.
I didn't know that was her.
I-
Did you know that was her when we were
Wait,
here for
were
orientation?
you there?
No,
You weren't. You
Oh,
didn't
you
do
weren't there?
orientation?
no. I was.
Hayden
on
says he remembers.
I think
Yeah.
wasn't that was that
Crazy.
summer orientation?
No, like in August.
like when we
moving
moved in, it was like a day or two after.
It was in the field house.
Yeah.
It was like a bonding
Spoko?
thing. It was
Yeah.
like they were like, oh, pick a better singer or like whoever.
Yeah, and
Oh
she won.
my
My old roommate at the time was like,
God.
"You're singing," because she knew I like to sing. So I was like, "Okay, I have no choice. I can't."
I don't remember
be
this.
against this
I don't know.
decision."
Maybe was this during play whatever?
Playfair.
Play-
I
Fair.
didn't. I went.
Oh my
I think I
gosh,
went to
you
a
were-
different section than you did because I didn't go to his.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh,
crazy.
right. Hayden and
No.
I were in the different session.
No, you were definitely there because like we split in the summer, but in the like
No, but they
Fall.
didn't they split Playfair into 2 sessions.
no, I don't think so.
Oh, I don't
Did we?
know.
I don't remember.
It's
I
so
don't
long
know.
ago now. I honestly
It's
don't
so
remember.
Maybe
weird.
you
But
did,
yeah,
but
it
I don't
was-
remember.
It was intimidating, and I remember like when I was singing it, I was like, okay, I can't start from the beginning. Like I only have
It's
15
scary.
seconds. I only had 15 seconds to sing.
Yeah.
So I started from like the middle. Or I was like, oh, say.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just
You
started
started
out
at
of
the end,
nowhere.
ver-
It was
yeah, yeah.
weird. But yeah. So that was just a very
wait,
fun
game
and
show.
bold experience for
Game
myself.
show.
Do you remember the clicker game show that we went to?
Oh, kind of.
Yes. There was two different
I
types.
think I left early.
There was one where
don't
like you had
blame
to
you.
like hit the button, like if you were like called up to on the stage, and then like, you had to hit the button to like answer something. It was
Yeah.
like
I didn't go to
Jeopardy,
this.
right?
We
I
had
didn't go.
I was on
It
the
was
stage
cool.
for one thing. There was that
Oh,
guy who was
yeah.
from America's Got Talent who was the mind reader.
Oh, that's funny.
And I was on
Oh.
stage.
I did not go to that.
Oh,
I
I
thought
don't
it
think I
was
saw
kind of
that.
boring.
It was cool.
I went to nap.
It actually really freaked me out.
I went to
because
bed.
I wrote down on like a piece of paper and I crumpled it up, put it in my pocket, and then he literally got it all. And it's like he was blindfolded and turned in the corner, so clearly he didn't know what I was saying.
Yeah.
And
That
then like,
freaks me
and then
out.
I
That's his
pulled it
job.
out of my pocket and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I was
That
like,
would freak me out.
and I like
He
did
actually
something
has
super
eyes in the
specific.
back of his head.
No, I actually
Even if he did, he's so
Sauce.
I don't know. No, but it's so weird,
Creepy.
really creepy. But
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
On that note,
On that note,
kind of went all over the place once
Like
again.
we always do. You know what? No shame in that.
that's our red flag, and we're gonna love it forever.
Stay true to that
You're
red
done.
flag, guys.
Stay true to your red flags, everybody.
or don't.
Or actually don't do that.
Leave room for improvement.
Don't listen to us, please.
On that note, we will see you
A
guys.
little silly.
Well,
We're
not
delivering
see
right now.
here
Well,
because we don't film ourselves. Technically.
sorry.
Maybe we are.
That's my true personality coming out.
Maybe
Hey.
we will see them eventually.
Technically, we wouldn't see them. They would just see us.
You never know.
Okay,
Anyway.
bye-bye.
Anyway, on that note,
On
I'll
that
see
note.
you guys in the next episode.
Thank you for tuning in once again, and you'll listen to us next time.